My name is Stephen Tong. I'm the chair of Kearsley Youth Brass Band, and from the beginning, when we started in 2010, I became chair then, as we pulled together a group of people who then became the committee, and out of those 10 people at the time, we've just got one person left apart from myself. Well, actually, and that's Sue. Sue Stersiker. So Sue's still with us from the originals. And of course, over these last 8 years, the band has slowly progressed. You do get your ups and downs. You do get people coming into the band, and of course people leaving as they get older. But we seem to have got to a stage now where the band is probably at the best level, the best musical level it's ever been at. And a lot of that goes down to Mark Harrison, our musical director. He's really put the quality in there in this last 3 or 4 years that he's been with us. So, leading on from that, it's 8 years, like I said, since we started, and we decided we'd go on tour. And we left the choice of the tour to Mark and Rhiannon Simmons. Rhiannon's the assistant musical director, as well as our secretary. So they planned this tour to Anglesey. Last September, October, we decided we're going to come in this part of the world. And of course, they've planned it and brought us here, and they've done a fantastic job. Everything was done by them. The planning of it, the itinerary, where we stay, the places we visit, the concerts we put on, all been planned by Mark and Rhiannon. They've done a fantastic job. So the actual tour itself started off on Friday, and we arrived. Got to acclimatise ourselves at Anglesey outdoors, and this accommodation has been perfect for us, really, for the families and the different age groups, and the location as well. So we're really pleased with that. The first rehearsal was on Friday night here on site, and it just got the band members into the correct frame of mind to start our first concert on Saturday, which was at Caernarfon Castle, and that was a fantastic venue. The weather was perfect, sunny day, sandwiched in between some bad weather, really. But we were really fortunate that Caernarfon Castle was the perfect setting. Installed 50 years ago next year, and that was for the investiture of Prince Charles as Prince of Wales. So we were really pleased with the historic connection there, and we played, like I said, for 45 to 60 minutes, and we had passing audiences, people coming in, tourists to look at the castle. They stopped to watch us. Saturday night we played at Beaumaris Leisure Centre Concert Hall, and we played with Penryn Male Voice Choir, and that was a wonderful experience, certainly for myself. We arrived about 4:30, 5 o'clock. We started to rehearse, and the male voice choir came about 6:30, and we specifically set out a piece that we were going to play with them, and in the rehearsal time, I was just taken aback really when the band played the backing the backing music for it, and the name of the piece is Goadia or Goadiad, I think it is, and that's a beautiful piece and very, very moving when the choir sang. I found it very moving anyway, and we didn't have a massive audience, but we had a very appreciative audience there that night, and it was a great experience for the kids and adults alike, really. Saturday night, and then we came back to the accommodation, and we digressed as to how the day had gone, setting ourselves up for Sunday, where we went to Beaumaris centre and played in the White Lion Square. The forecast was heavy rain, and that morning it was gale force rain when we woke up. We'd had the foresight the day before to buy some gazebos. Mike Hurst and his wife Jean bought 3 gazebos from a local Argos, and it paid off really. We erected these in the White Lion Square, and we played alongside Menai Bridge band. They came across and they played a small section, and then we played together as a band. And again, we pulled a decent crowd. Again, probably tourists passing through, and ironically, it stopped raining just as we were starting to play, and the rain held off until we'd just completed, and the rain came down then. So weather-wise, wasn't the best weather, but we had the best of the weather, if you like. It was a great experience again for the kids. And then we returned to Anglesey Outdoors after doing some sightseeing ourselves in Beaumaris. And then we had our awards, leaving, I suppose it's end of tour party last night, which was fantastic. Really a big highlight of the tour, where to see the kids, the adults, and you could see how we've gelled over this last 3 or 4 days. Certainly a tour is something that is a must. I realise that now, a must for bands, well, any organisations really. You come away for a weekend, you spend time together, you get to know each other better, and you can see the kids see each other normally for probably an hour and a half during the week to rehearse, and with having the extra time together now, they can spend social time together, and you can see friendships have built up, and some of the members who were probably a little bit reserved have dropped any barriers, and they're very open and very, very friendly. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it, and sometimes I've got to pinch myself that I'm involved with this. You get to an age like I'm 70 next year, and to be involved with very young people and slightly older people and adults of different generations, it is fantastic. It keeps you young yourself, really.